I'm Adam Anschel for Pro Football Weekly, along with PFW draft analyst Nolan Nawrocki, as we take a look at picks 26 through 32 of Nolan's mock draft. We started the 26th pick, the Baltimore Ravens. A pretty good season this year. That defense starting to age, but still a quality team. What direction do you think they go?
I think they need to look hard at cornerback. Aaron Williams from Texas would make a lot of sense. He's a good press corner. The defensive coordinator, Chuck Pagano, is coming over from the secondary position. So I think with three cornerbacks hitting free agency, they got Josh Wilson, Chris Carter, and Fabian Washington all hitting free agency. They got to look at that cornerback spot.
Certainly seemed like that was an area of need even before the season, certainly is afterwards as well. At 27, the Atlanta Falcons. An incredible regular season, but a very disappointing end to their season in the playoffs. What direction do you think they go?
It can go a number of ways. I think a playmaker would make a lot of sense. A cornerback's also an area of need, but we went with the offensive guard, Danny Watkins from Baylor, which really fits what they do. He's a very tough, physical, aggressive offensive lineman that fits their style. So he's the guy that we penciled in at that spot.
Certainly, as they just keep adding pieces, seems like a good team for the future. At 28, the New England Patriots, a team that's already picked once in the first round. They never seem to hold on to all their picks. They always end up trading down. If they do keep it, where do you think they go?
Offensive line is a spot they can look at. Left tackle, Matt Light is going to be hitting free agency. Clint Bowling from Georgia is a guy that has played left tackle. He's played every position along that line. He's smart, he's versatile. He really fits what the New England Patriots like on the offensive line. He may still be there in the second round where they could trade it back and get him, but he's a guy they could look at that spot.
I think most of us would be surprised if they actually make two picks in the first round. They'll just keep stockpiling. At number 29, the Chicago Bears. A good season for them, on to the NFC Championship, but need to find a way to take that next step. Defensive line, somewhat of an issue last year. Do you think that's where they go?
Yeah, I really think they got to find some more inside help. Tommy Harris is going to be gone more than likely, and Corey Legit's a guy from Illinois that fits that three technique position. So he's a guy that keys the defense. They got to be able to get more pressure inside for Ron Marinelli, and Legit can definitely get that job done.
Also another kind of hometown guy, a guy from Illinois coming over to play for the Bears. I think they'd be excited about that. At 30, the New York Jets, very boastful team, a lot of excitement, especially on that defensive end of the field. Do you think they go back defense? It seems like Rex Ryan's move.
Yeah, he's likes to stockpile on those defenders, and they didn't hit on Vernon Golston, so they still got a need at offense or outside linebackers. So Akeem Ayers, from that standpoint, would be a great fit.
Yeah, they certainly need a pass rush. It seems like that was one of the things lacking for that defense late in the year. At 31, the Super Bowl runners-up, the Pittsburgh Steelers. They putting people all over that offensive line, shuffling guys in and out. We saw they hit on Pouncey last year. They go back offensive line.
Yeah, they still have a pressing need at both guard and tackle positions constantly. The whole line was on injured reserve for much of the season. So Derek Sherrod from Mississippi State is a guy that could play guard or tackle. I think they'd try to start him at tackle first, but he's a guy that can play a number of positions, so he makes a lot of sense from that standpoint.
Green Bay Packers at 32 to round out the first round. Obviously a great season, Super Bowl champions, and that was with a ton of injuries, so we know their depth is pretty good. Where do they go?
They have a way of just plugging guys in and making it work, and they got a number of guys coming back. Justin Harrell on the defensive line, Mike Neal. So they can go any which way. We went with Cameron Haywood from Ohio State. He's a guy that plays that 5 technique position that's so important in a 3-4 defense, and I think he'd be a great fit in Green Bay.
Yeah, it seems like they're just another piece, as if they need it right now. It's such a great year for them. We appreciate it, Nolan. We'll keep looking at Nolan's mock draft as things change leading up to the draft, and for all of the best draft information, be sure to follow us on Twitter or go to ProFootballWeekly.com.